Hi, Dr. Kaayla Daniel, the naughty nutritionist here to report on an event a couple years back when Dr. Neil Barnard of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, or as I would put it, Committee for Irresponsible Medicine, tried to recruit volunteers to protest a bacon festival in Iowa. He only succeeded in recruiting 6 volunteers. Imagine that. Must have been fear of bacon, not fear of death by bacon, not the death of skulls and crossbones and the other images that he put up on billboards. No, the fear of succumbing to the taste and flavor and most of all the smell of bacon itself. Bacon is so alluring that vegans consider it the gateway meat. But what about all that fat, cholesterol, and sodium? What about the nitrites? It's not just vegans, after all, who are afraid of death by nitrites. What of it? Well, not that long ago, a Harvard School of Public Health study came out with great fanfare and announced that those of us who eat red meat are going to die 13% faster, and those who eat bacon, sausage, or hot dogs or other processed red meats are going to die off 20% faster. Imagine that, I'm still alive. So what about that study? Well, I'm here to tell you, pseudoscience at its worst. An observational study based on notoriously unreliable food frequency questionnaires, analyzed by researchers drawing unwarranted conclusions based on mere association. Much ado about nothing, after all. So what would the risks be? Using their data, just 0.2%, and that's for people eating factory farm bacon and red meat products, and who also might be smoking, couch potatoing, and eating that meat all wrapped up in bread and buns. And then there's all the dietitians and other health experts who talk about how it is okay to have a little bacon once in a while, but they warn us to have lean bacon, not fatty bacon, which kind of defeats the purpose of it after all. And furthermore, they warn us to cook it until it's hard, not soft. Now that last sounds a bit naughty, but here's what they're after. They want to have all that fat collected so you can pour it off and throw it away. In my household, we save every bit of that precious fat because cooking with bacon fat makes everything else better. And then there's all the dietitians and doctors who say we can have a few strips, provided it's not a daily indulgence, and they recommend we get lean bacon, not fatty bacon. Furthermore, they tell us we should cook it until it's hard, not soft. Now that last sounds a little bit naughty, but here's what they're thinking. They're thinking we should collect all that good fat and throw it away. Not in my kitchen. I save every bit of that precious bacon fat because cooking with bacon fat makes everything better. But what if bacon is actually good for us? What if it supports good health? What if it's not a mortal dietary sin after all? Naughty propositions, to be sure, but ones that the naughty nutritionist is prepared to argue in my next couple YouTubes. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just push that button down there and do it now, because I'm going to share a lot of good news about bacon, and that's no striptease.